I don't know if I can see the chat one here. Yeah. No, one here, which is why I have it up there so I can see the. I still can't see the chat. Oh. Well, if you don't have that light on, it's too dark. I don't know. I don't know how to make that sit either. What? Yeah, you can look. Yeah. Do you have another one? I can't tell anything on here the way it's set up. It's very strange. I don't know that I like StreamYards on the mobile. I don't know that I like that. Hi, Stroker Ace. Same here. Yeah, you won't be up late. I won't either. I got up too early this morning. I've been back on my schedule again pretty well, which is the sad thing is back on my schedule means in bed by 3. I mean, like asleep by 3 o'clock. Kind of angle it up some, um, or something. What is it? How have you been doing? I haven't talked to people on here too much for a bit. Been busy. Been busy just sitting at home. Isn't that terrible? And then when I do have time, I just don't feel like doing one of these. How is your job? Didn't you? Yeah, you had gotten a new job the last time I was on and you were there. Is it the same job? Is it working out? And most importantly, do you like it? Because that matters. Our router quit working today, and my boss just this morning wanted me to work, so my phone only runs off Wi-Fi. Ooh. Hi, Nina. So he comes here to my elderly grandmother's house, blaring the horn and pounding at the door. What? You should fire your boss. He can't do that shit. Love you too, Nina. I don't know about y'all, but I have packed on some pandemic pounds. Okay. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go anywhere. All right. Doug wants to hang something behind me because this shitty wall that's not finished yet. We've got the mud done and everything, but it's not finished yet, and it just looks shitty. You can see the putty line and everything. And it really bothers him. He hates that the wall certain. I mean, we've got a lot done in here, but he just likes bypass that to do the boys' room. The boys' room looks phenomenal. You gotta go. Have a good night, Nina. Thanks for coming in, though. Yeah, 6:30 a.m. is not the time to do it. Okay, give me 1 second. He has what he's got to have. He's gonna do what he's got to do. What was that? Oh. I tried to tell him it was too skinny. It was one of the little panels that we bought for the boys' room. We just haven't put it up. We haven't put it up yet. I can't wait to do the walkthrough video for the rooms that as we complete them. Like the kitchen is close. It's right there, and the boys' room is basically there, except we have to put up the crown molding and the window trim and the carpet or the wood floor, whichever we choose. That's it. We moved a closet. We like tore the closet out and put up another closet in another spot in the room, and painted and put a chair rail. It looks really good. Painted all the trim that was in there already. What? Hi, Gabe. Hey, Corey, how are you doing today? Miss those banger chats used to have just saying, miss old times. Have a great night, Corey. You too, Gabe. I hope you're doing good. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Don't get sick. A bunch of people in my family decided to get together for a celebration for a relative's college graduation. And I mean direct relatives, not like a distant aunt or a third cousin. I mean, my family. And oh shit, 10 of them got coronavirus. And 2 of them got really, really sick. Like they were really sick. Hi, Charla. Charla, right? Did I pronounce it right? I don't want to fuck that up. Charla. Charlotte J. But yeah, so I guess they were of the mindset that, well, they're safe because we know them. Oh, everybody that's gotten sick with it knows somebody, right? I mean, right? What do you think? Only the people who have nobody in their life got sick? Come on. Come on. But yeah, I've been packing on the pandemic pounds. I think that's what I keep calling it, is pandemic pounds. But it was the motivation I needed to use this time wisely, getting little things done that I've been putting off, because this is so depressing, being stuck inside. It was okay at first, but it's been getting to me for like the last month. And yeah, got a family of knuckleheads. I don't think they're knuckleheads anymore. I think they're believers now. I mean, they were believers anyway, but now they realize that, nobody's above it. And I think there were like, I don't remember, maybe 15 to 20 people at the party. So, as far as I know, nobody ended up in the hospital. So that's good. They didn't end up that sick, but they ended up sick enough that they won't be forgetting that shit anytime soon. That goes in my craft room. Me too, 20 pounds and on a short frame. That's bad. Oh no! Hey, CJ. Oh, I'm good. Doug's good. The boys are excellent, safe and protected. No contact with anybody. The boys have not. Do you know those boys haven't had any contact with anybody since all this began? All right, I'll talk to y'all. Doug told me to pause this for 1 second. I will be right back. Nobody leave. I'm still sitting here. I just have to pause this for a sec. Okay, Doug said he's satisfied now. He didn't. Oh, dude, it's not right.
What is it? What is that?
Over there.
Which one?
Over there. Yep, over here. Sorry, I'm still laughing. It appears that. Really? I don't know nothing about all that. Seriously, CJ, I don't know nothing about that. My lips have been bound for months now by order. Okay. I'm minding my P's and Q's because business is business, right? Look what CJ said. Just get a screenshot real quick. Yeah. I'm going to cut the camera off so he can read this. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I need a haircut. I've needed a haircut for years. I just always don't have the balls to go do it. I'll be right there. Hold on. All right, the mic is. Oh my. Hi, Harold. I didn't even see you on there. Nothing. Okay. Um, you dropped dead. What do you mean? Hello to David Guns if you're watching. He ain't watching. He's probably already in the bed. Yeah, my little chit-chat with the doggy boobies. I got the chit-chat with the doggy boobies. Hey, Doug, do you feel like giving me that wine cooler? Aaron, do you feel like giving me the metal straw? Go do it then. What's the camera? The camera can't see you. It's facing me. Gonna get a wine cooler for my mom. God, you've got sewage breath. Stop. Oh, gonna get the wine cooler for my mama. Hi, Cindy. Gonna shake my paw. Listen up, kids. I'm not putting up with your shit. I'll bite your damn ankles. I will. Oh. Yeah, with the pandemic pounds, I gained some. Like, I really needed that in my life, right? You didn't know? Yeah, I did. No, I don't know nothing about all that. I seriously don't know what you're talking about. But, not my circus, not my clowns, not my zoo, not my monkeys. You know my gig. I was a good girl. I didn't get in trouble like that. mm, mm. I love you, monkey. This is my zoo, and that is my monkey. Literally, monkey butt. What happened to you? You were in a coma for 2 weeks? That's more than 2 weeks, by the way. That's 2 months, dude. Oh, you were in the hospital for 2 months. Thank you, Harold. I think it's because all the extra weight is stretching out my wrinkles. I mean, that's got a lot to do with it. Well, what happened? I mean, to cause a wreck or something? Mallory. Oh, I got to get my titties out for this one. Okay, yep. Oh, hold on. You guys, go back in the room, back in there, okay? If your brother will pour for you. Your brother said he'll pour you some. How? What in the world did you do? I missed you too, Mallory. I've just been, this whole shelter in place thing it just had me down in the dumps. And then I realized I wasn't being constructive. So I started doing stuff around here. You know how things kind of build up, you store stuff and you're like, I'm not using this shit. So then you just start going through it. Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been going through shit and getting rid of stuff. Double pneumonia. Derek, what's up, boy? What's up, fucker? But I stepped on the scales and went, oh hell no. And so I've been doing really good. I haven't had soda since the 14th. I've been doing greens. I've been doing vegetables every day. I mean, I'll eat other stuff, but very little other, like meats and stuff. I do vegetables every day. You look like you've been out somewhere looking extra cute. No, I got like this for y'all. I ain't been nowhere, girl. Are you kidding me? There's a virus. So I did this for y'all. And thank you. I haven't smoked a cig since. Good, CJ. That's good. Y'all know I quit smoking 2013. I done been, well, was it? Might have been 2014. I done been quit smoking. My scale encouraged my ass to go out and buy 3 large cases of water. See, we go through about a case and a half of water per week. I drink a minimum of 3 singles per day and as much as 5. I should drink more, but you never, no one ever gets 8 of them down every day. It's because we see cleavage. What's because, oh yeah, I may as well play it while I got it, right? Because it's like extra bonus size because of the pandemic pounds. I've only gained like 9 pounds, 8 pounds. Not even really that. Let me see. I guess I've gained about 7 or 8 pounds, but that's a lot. That's a lot. So my birthday, is Thanksgiving Day, and I really want that to be my, I don't have like a set number that I want to lose. That's the way you felt. You screw up. I take it 1 week at a time, and day by day I evaluate my intake, of what I'm gonna, and I write it down. I have a book right here. I write down everything I eat, how many waters I drink, how many coffees I drink. Like I say, no sodas at all since the 14th. Oh, I did have Sprite 2 nights ago. I had one of Little Jack's cups, little baby Jack cup with some Sprite in it. That was it. I usually wear Doug's work shirts. Oh, why not? It's like nobody's looking. I'm not going out. I ain't trying to impress anybody. Why not? It's comfortable. So anyway, I lost my train of thought. Well, CJ, I'm really glad that you're okay, because that would be awful if something happened to you. Like fucking horrendous if something happened to you. You're a fixture here. You've been here like way too long. For for something to happen to you would be just rotten. I've had 3 bottles of water and 2 glasses of iced tea. See, that's what I keep meaning to make me some sun tea. Aaron, remind me tomorrow morning to make some sun tea, okay, buddy? Okie dokie. So the kids will be doing online school. Ain't that right?
Yes, because they don't want to get so sick with COVID.
That's right. He says, I don't want to get sick with COVID, and you're not a guinea pig. I'm not going to risk your life. These crazy parents out there sending their kids to school with all these kids getting sick with it. You were talking about how you wrote everything down. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Thank you, Derek. I write everything down that I eat, whether it's good or bad. Like if I have a little, like the other day, I had a little fun size candy bar. One of them little teeny ones like you put in the Halloween bag. And I shouldn't have had it, but I had to write it down. I had a margarita and a glass of wine today and 3 bottles of water. Hey, you're hydrated. There you go. I'm your oldest friend on here. Oh, yeah, me and you became friends pretty quickly back in the spring of 2015. We sure did. And just so everybody knows, I trust CJ more than I trust most people on here. I do. And I have my reasons. So I've just been keeping up. And then I got stuck at this one weight right down to the ounce for 5 straight days. And I was like, really? I mean, what the hell else can I do? But yeah, we're having temps of 33, 90 Fahrenheit, too hot for me. but my bones don't hurt. Exactly. The cold is what hurts. So, I don't know. I think I might be the oldest friend in here. I've known Mudflap as long as I've known CJ for sure. But Derek here, he walked with me to a bar in Mayport back in 2015. Not literally, but over the phone. And he tried to get me to go karaoke, and I was drunk. I was like, I ain't fucking karaoke, and I was screaming because you couldn't hear nothing in the bar, and I was like, I'm not going to karaoke. Yeah. Mara, hello, lovely. That's my sister from another mister. Give me 1 sec, y'all. I met Derek on Drory's Hangout either March or April of 2015. Mara, that's funny. You called her that. Doug calls me that. And then he shortened it over the years to Sita. He would say, hey, Sita. That's what he called me, Sita. But it started with Mamacita. It was his term of endearment because I'm his baby mama, his baby's mama. I don't like this StreamYards for the phone. We call my auntie Mita from Mamita. It was 2015, I'm sure of it, because I started doing my vlogs in the summer of 2014, because I had my channel forever, but actually doing the vlogs, that was in 2014. So I met everybody in the early part of 2015. I didn't know what was until early 2015. Cece Lapew. Have a date with Just Lurking. We agreed to meet up here. Here? That won't work. That ain't gonna meet in this hangout, I can promise you that. Not in this chat. Baby, I have had this for about 6 months and forgot I had it. It might even be longer than that. It was in the back of the fridge behind the milk and all like the large condiments and drink mixers that I just don't use anymore for mixed drinks because I don't really drink. It was back there behind all that. I said, oh man, I'm gonna save that for one night when I'm in the mood. I've had it for about a week now, you know, that I knew about it. I was like, I'm gonna do it tonight. Yeah, right, Mallory. I wish we had a date night too, buddy. Look, Will wanted to come and get the boys to stay the night this weekend. And I was like, dude, you know, I need a break. I would love for you to come get them, but not during this shit that's going on, because you work 2 jobs where you handle money, you're around other humans. I already have the risk of Doug coming in after working his jobs and being around people, but it's just not a risk I'm willing to take. And trust me, when the freedom comes to do it, Will and Diego can take these little turd stains and have a blast. They can keep them for the whole weekend. I have not been away from these kids in so long, since 2015, except for a very short period of time in 2016. Other than that, I've had these kids for like, I haven't had a break. So I'm right doing what by not letting them go yet. I don't want to. I can't. I have been rode hard and put away wet. Our marsh. Oh my goodness, what happened to you, Cece? Who rode you? Well, that's what you get for wearing a buckskin thong. People are gonna ride around on you. because this shit's freaky. See all you fine people here on the side chat. And when I got to reclaim my crafting room first off. I'm just going to put that out there. My crafting room is in a bad way right now because with me doing everything around here, I haven't been doing anything in my crafting room. And the kids kind of took it over. So there's like a keyboard in there for them to play music, and there's books and papers and their crafty stuff, and it's everywhere. And there's a couple of storage items. So when I reclaim that room, I'm gonna start doing banger chats. You guys need to come on and chit chat, you know? My daughter didn't get tested, so I got her an Airbnb for 2 weeks. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? We were looking at Airbnbs to take a break where we could meet up with our kids. God, I want to do it so bad. I want to do it so freaking bad. And if we all pitch in for an Airbnb, they are cheap. They are amazingly cheaper than a hotel room could ever be. So I've been on my game. Remember, well, y'all don't remember, 2014 and 2015, mainly 2014 before I found Boyd, I was losing a pound a day. So I'm trying to get back into that regimen. I'm weaning myself into it because if I just dive in, I'm going to fail. And I know I will. So I have my kettlebells. I have a 5 and a 10. And I'll just sit here and do my kettlebells. Even if I'm sitting down, I want to work my sides, my back, my chest, and I can do that sitting down. Do the kettlebell swings, which I tried a couple of days ago when I pulled every fucking muscle in my body. And I went, yeah, we're gonna start a little slower. I kind of jumped right into it because I'd done them before and they were so effective. But I'm definitely not, I'm not going to jump into it again. I'm just not going to do it. I got one for a little over 40 a night. Oh, nice. Every time I cough out in public, I go, ooh, Rona. You shouldn't be coughing out in public. I got tested. Some women have been arrested for blatantly walking up to strangers and coughing, like open mouth coughing on them and laughing, like egging it on, you know, with saying Rona, but they're coughing directly on people and they're being arrested. Rightly so. I mean, they could have it. And everybody thinks it's a joke. And I can tell you personally right now with my family, so many in my family haven't caught it. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Hi, Rory. My hubby has a horrible wet cough for 2 years now, and people veer away from him when he starts. I bet. Frances used a brick. She sure did. I met the brick. when I went to visit, both times I met the brick. You see, like, yes, they are two of my kids. They're kids, and I recently went to Kentucky and stayed in an Airbnb, way cheaper than a hotel, and way more personal and private. It's a home, you know. My hubby wears a mask. We all wear the mask. We use the disposables. I haven't taken the time to make any. I got all the materials, and I just haven't taken the time. I don't have. I can't sew. And people go, "Oh, there's a no-sew mask." Yeah, and it falls apart. You know, I can't keep it together. She threw the E in the E. She's like, Mallory, not Mallory. You wouldn't believe what a surf casting rod can do. Yes, I do. That's the only kind of rod I ever had since we lived here was my plants. My plants are good. It's hot, so they're taking a toll. You know, the heat's taking a toll on them, but my plants are good. And Doug always buys me surf casting rods. Just embedded in autocorrect at this point. Isn't your beard is your mask? No, it doesn't work that way. Going to make a face shield so hubby can eat it. Dialysis. Oh yeah, the clear. My shirt's coming apart here. What? How you gonna look at the TV where I'm at and make a face? Oh, I was getting ready to say, you need to go in the room. I can't believe you just did that, but okay, I get it. I thought it was so sweet. Someone I donated a mask to found my YouTube channel to thank me today. Well, that's awesome. You donate me a mask, I'll find your YouTube channel and I'll thank you as well. Mara Lee. But yeah, I want to, I was going back to, he's back in there. Doug, Derek said, what's up? Mudflap. Mudflap. Oh, hey. Hey. By my birthday, I'm hoping to look good enough that I can wear a nice new outfit and not look 50. I read something that the most effective masks are the ones that have changeable filters. Oh yeah, absolutely. And they have the cloth ones that has a pocket in there that you can put the HEPA filter in there, and you can actually buy, I did this. I bought a giant HEPA filter for a big AC. It was marked down because the package was open, but I got that. It was like ripped on the edge, and I think the cardboard was bent, but I'm taking it apart anyway. And you can take that apart, and that sheet in there, you can cut them out and make the filter to put inside of it. I'm going to join the hubby. He went to bed. Night all. Good night, Mara. Thanks for coming in. Nothing's wrong with 50, but I don't want to look it yet. What? You're fixing to lay down? You can take it. I'm at 80%. Here. Have at it. When I get some cashola, I'll be shipping a bunch. I am missing 2 packages I sent by winging the postage. Oh, Mallory's is still being tracked. Derek said goodnight, Doug. Yeah. Good night. I'm sure Derek's at work because he doesn't have a home. He just has a work. And it's pointless for him to even have a home because he never goes to it except to change his work clothes and then go back to work. He's a slave to the man. I love these. These metal straws are great. This shit's like adult Kool-Aid. Seagrams. I think Mallory was the one that likes these wine coolers. Is that you, Mallory? My closest friends just call me Mal, and some call me Maul. I'm like, say what? I was hoping that the chat would show up on the big TV so that I could read the chat without my glasses. That didn't work. It didn't come up there. I don't know if there's a way to make it show up. Let me see. What can I do? Oh. Live chat. I found it. Yay! Somebody type something so I can see if it shows it. There it is. Hey, crew, if you have a banger chat, send me a link sometime if I'm not busy. That was earlier. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. The phone is delayed. We had that problem at the streaming house. One TV would do it, the other wouldn't. Oh, wow. Now, I told my daughter that I was streaming. She just got new furniture, so she's excited. She was showing me it. She FaceTimed me and was like, "Look at my furniture, Mom." Yes, that was funny. That was awful. I hope she wrote them out of the will. They don't deserve anything. That was freaking horrible. The escapes are yummy. Yeah, this is one of the escapes. I still like the coconut ones. Oh, the coconut ones. Oh my God. Yeah, every now and then Derek will send me funny shit in Messenger. That was really cruel, but it was funny. Damn it. Uh, my hair's getting on my nerves. Fix that problem. When I get back to Florida, Mal or Mall, LOL, and 49 me to get crazy drunk off of Seagram's and walk Jack. I ain't walking Jacksonville. You cray, fool. I'm going to share something really sad with y'all, but I'm not going to include all the details. It's awful. Cosima had one friend, one little friend, little girl. She's 7, and she was it 2 weekends ago, Aaron? Yeah, it wasn't this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, Saturday night. She and her parents and the uncle were four-wheeling, and she and the cousin, so her mom and her dad and her little sister were on one four-wheeler. It was Saturday night, in the middle of rural NC. Obviously, no lights. It's no street lights. But anyway, you can see if cars are coming and stuff. So they went to go around from one road to the next road, but they had to take a major road back there that's like 55, 60 miles an hour, but people go way faster. Hi, Skunk Ape. Hi, Denver Foster. So we're chatting about just stuff. You're liking the cleavage. Don't tell Dougie. Dougie don't care. Dougie encourages it. He's like, use it. It looks good. Take advantage of it. It looks good. So there was a car coming with no headlights, and the person was drunk, and they had headlights on their four-wheeler. She was on the four-wheeler with her cousin and her uncle. She's 7, her uncle's 36, and her cousin's 11. And the car hit them head on and killed all 3. And it's just fucking fucked. It's just fucked. But Corey's my second love. Who's your first love? Really? Yeah, the four-wheeler. The guy's only 26 years old. It happened in Rocky Mount. Like I say, it was not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. The little girl's name is Marliana. They called her Moot. And Moot's dad is Casima's dad's best friend. They like grew up together since they were little boys. Like they took baths together at each other's houses. They were little teeny boys. They've known each other forever. So basically it was like their niece. But it was just, that week was a rough week. Oh, shut up, Mallory. It ain't about being upbeat. It's about just talking to everybody. I'm not, all I'm trying to do is just like talk to people. Haven't really got anybody to talk to here because we keep to ourselves anyway. But then with this pandemic shit, I really keep to myself. Yeah. So, let me see. So who's your first love? Skunk Ape. Denver Foster says drunk drivers are dangerous on the roads. Roy says that's sad. Mallory says Corey already read that one. My wife. Oh, your wife. Yes, of course. Yeah, your wife. Wink, wink. Hi, Tanya. Roy says one kid got run over by a four-wheeler. The other got stuck in a swamp and sunk. The other rolled over on them. Yeah, it was really sad is her parents realized that they weren't behind them, so they turned around to go back to see if they broke down and found them. They found them. And all three of them were already deceased, like on impact. They were already gone. And the guy ran, but they caught him. They said they found him with heat-seeking devices over above the woods, and he had run to a wooded area. He had a passenger that was injured that was still on the scene. It's just, I got videos of Moot and Casima playing. She's so cute, so cute, so smart, so smart. Both of those little girls, so smart, unbelievably smart. Like your fancy background reminds me of school pictures. Doug hung this because the wall is still raw. You know, when you put up drywall and then you mud it and you sand it, you've got the splotches. So we haven't gone into the painting phase yet, so it's still like that. So does Corey know about your new art, Mallory? She's not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. Twitter is of the devil. Shit gets too twisted on Twitter. I got no use for Twitter. Drinking and driving should be a felony. Yeah, just flat out drinking. This guy, sadly, will probably never be charged with the deaths in the way you would think, because I don't think it's legal to have the four-wheelers on the road. And there were a couple of other incidents over the years where four-wheelers were in accidents with vehicles while they were on the road, and the person driving the vehicle was charged with either improper equipment, failure to yield. It was always something else. They threw whatever they could at them because they couldn't charge them with the other because the four-wheeler wasn't supposed to be there. And it was sad for everyone involved. They're like, so you don't pay for what you did? And they're like, that was a 50-50 fault. They shouldn't have been there. So I saw those stories and was like, man, this doesn't look good. But that made the news there, Harold. The accident with Moot. You're in Canada. That's crazy. It was really sad. It was really sad when Shane called and told me it was really bad. I have an ex-wife on YouTube, and she can go to HE double hockey sticks. Really? Don't even. Well, I don't know. People might know her. YouTube's a big place. So, let me see. I've not really been shouting it out as of yet. Just the occasional post, low key. I do plan on doing an introduction video soon. Oh, really? He was more at fault than them. He was more at fault. But for some reason, everything I've looked into because some states or counties, depending on where you're at, they have laws that say four-wheelers are allowed on the road. But then like another county over, they're not allowed on the road. And it strictly depends on the laws, and they have to apply the law. So if there's equal fault, it really lessens the chance. He'll get charged with drunk driving, his alcohol, I don't want to misquote it. I think the article said it was 0.20. And that was after he'd been running for a while, and they caught him, hauled him in, and did the alcohol thing. 0.20. So that should tell you how drunk he was, riding down the road with no fucking headlights, going around 70 miles an hour in the pitch black. How? I don't know. I don't know how he did that. They talked about it on the news. We get news from the States, Corey. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, Harold. I can believe it made the news up there, but it hadn't even dawned on me that it would have. They have a way to calculate the fault versus monetary value. Yeah. Well, they're not looking at money. They're looking at, he's gonna spend some time for sure. If he was driving impaired and it was booze, he should be thrown under the jail. Yeah, he was drunk. He was definitely drunk. It was just a, nobody deserves to die that way. It's really bad. Good night, Corey. Going to watch some Shameless before bedtime. Love to all. Stay safe. Thank you, Charlotte, for coming in. Have a good night. Enjoy your show. Speaking of going to watch something, I know everyone's doing it. It's not just me. Binge watching stuff that you've never watched. I've been through a few and I can't remember hardly any of them. So I'm going to go through my Netflix and my list and my Amazon and my CBS All Access, and I'm going to write down everything I binged during this pandemic thing. And then I'm going to do a video. The judgment comes, and the percentage of fault is what they pay to the person at less fault if they are suing. They're not suing. Nothing's going to bring her back. They're not suing. But that man, it wasn't just his oldest, well, his kid, his daughter. He has 2 others as well. So they're orphans. I mean, their mom's still around, but he had full custody. She's not worth a shit. She's really not worth a shit. Boy, does she have a backstory. So the kids, he was a phenomenal dad. I mean, everything was about his kids. Everything was about his kids. Everything was about his kids. But I am currently, I was looking for something because I would find something and be like, 2 seasons, that should hold me for a while. It held me for like a week, if that, because I can only watch it when the boys are in bed or they're occupied doing something. And when Doug's not up. So I have to wait until Doug's not around and the boys aren't around. 2 of them, 2 seasons of something, and I was done. And I'm like, no, I need something with more. So I had heard Mad Men was good. And so I'm like, 7 seasons? Fuck yeah, And so I started watching Mad Men. I'm on season 3, episode, I can't 9, episode 4. Season 3, episode 4. I wrote it down because there's something I want to get. So there's like a vintage watch in there I wanted to look into, see what they're worth now. But anyway, I'm obsessed. Freaking love it. On Prime, I binged both Wise Guy from the 80s and I'm watching Renegade from the 90s. See, we gotta pass the time. And wrongful death, emotional distress. I've seen cases where pedestrians got money for witnessing a crash. Oh yeah. Yeah, but again, we're not talking about money. I don't think that family gives a shit about that. They're never going to get a dime. This guy's not somebody of any means, and he's going to be in jail for a very long time. It's just a matter of the criminal part, the conviction and the jail time. I like I was telling Shane, nobody won in this. Nobody won. There's no winners. My heart went out to, obviously, the kids, the man, the parents, Moot's parents. They're in their 20s. Even the guy that sobered up and realized what he did. And he's going to fucking pay the price for it. Killed 3 people. But he won't pay the ultimate price because of the loss. I'm pretty sure of it. We're just now watching Mad Men. It's one of those shows, if you watch it over, you get more and more hidden messages. You have a Mad Men Facebook page. Really? Yeah, I just, when that came out, I got rid of cable TV right after that came out. So I never got into it. We still don't have cable TV, so I'm watching it, all this stuff on, my streaming apps. Randy loves Mad Men. Every scene he sees something he remembers from child. Really? He's not that old. Oh my God. I got on a binge watch at work watching Third Rock from the Sun. see it. Third Rock. Do you remember us watching Third Rock with the aliens?
I love that.
Aaron loves Third Rock. And we sat here, and I thought he was going to get bored and leave the room and be like, screw you, you're old. But he sat here and watched those with me for so long. And then when I was like ready to watch something else, he was like, can I watch it in your room? I was like, go. But it was good. He loves it. I was like, I told you you'd like it. Oh, the props and stuff. Yeah. It's neat that you see some packages of products on there that haven't changed over time. They're exactly, they're the same. I watched the entire 6 seasons. Really? We didn't. We haven't. But see, me and Doug, that was one of those shows that me and Doug used to watch like all the time, religiously. I need. Put it down. No. What was the other thing we used to watch? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Quantum Leap. We have seen every episode. I love Quantum Leap. This guy travels through time. No, it's awesome. There's a lot of historical things that happen in almost every episode.
So it changes.
He becomes a person during that time that he leaps to. And he'll look in the mirror and look at himself to see who he is.
That actually sounds good.
It's amazing. Go ask Pop. He's still awake. Ask him, say, Pop, tell me about Quantum Leap. Go tell him. He'll tell you all about it. We've seen every one of them. Rory says, I've watched Mad Men like five times. They keep showing an episode a day, and we record it. Denver Foster, The Muppets is good to watch. The Muppets.
He said it was great.
It is great. You've got to. I got to find. You know what? And I saw some of them, the DVDs for sale at the pawn shop a year ago. I should have picked them up. But if you want me to, I'll buy the whole set, Aaron.
The whole set.
I'll buy all of them, every one of them.
There's seasons.
Yeah, I'll buy them all. For me, seeing shows from the 80s, seeing product placements, yeah. Mudflap says, yeah, Quantum Leap was awesome. I freaking love Quantum Leap. I was always so excited at the beginning. I was like, yay! And then when they would end it with him looking at himself and seeing who he was, and you had to wait for the next episode. No, I want to see what's going to happen. Quantum Leap was really good. I know they should have kept that show going. They could bring it back as like the program is still going or back going again, and it's a relative of his or something. Oh God, they could bring them back. They do so good because there's so many more historical things that they could hit on. Now.
Like the Great War or World War I.
Well, they could hit on that anyway. That was a long time ago. I guess I'll rich people up that don't have one. I don't think I've ever seen you. It's not even going to let me give you a wrench. Are you for Riz? Oh, come on. No, it's not. What is this thing doing? I have no idea what this is. What is happening? I'm thinking StreamYards for the mobile is not that fantastic. A reboot would be great. I'm trying to figure out how to wrench people. And there's three dots beside each name, and I click that, and it says put them in timeout and boot them. They basically there's no Quantum Leap is times have Scott Bakula in the role of the older guy. Yeah, the hologram dude. What was his name? Shit, and I feel like garbage for not remembering his name. He was a whore. He was a complete whore. Hey, good night, all. I'm going to bed. Have a great night. You too, Gabe. Thank you for coming in, saying hi. It's getting stuffy in here. I was a fan. I saw you were on and wanted to say hello. Miss you. I'm going to start doing banger chats again. Tanya, I am. I can't let that get in the way of daily life. And I have a lot of daily life. With the kids not being able to go out and play for months now, they can't go play with friends for months now. They can't leave the house and go anywhere basically for months now. I'm the one having to keep them occupied. So I can't let it get in the way of life. You better be careful with that, boy. You cut yourself, you better go tell Pop Pop because I ain't playing with you.
I know how to do this.
Oh, yeah, you better know how to handle it. Trust me, I feel you. Yeah, Al. Thank you. His name was Al. He was a Hal-Al-gram. Oh. Huh? He was a Hal-Al-gram. Yeah. No, he was a hologram. He wasn't real. He was a hologram. What was that? Did you just break your knife? What was it then? Bring it to me. Oh, get away. I miss you too, but I don't have a computer to do anything. I've got a computer. It's sitting right there. I just don't turn it on very often. Lost video. No, I had turned it off for a second. I had to use hand signals to Aaron. Albert Al. Is that Calavici? USN, played by Dean Stockwell. Yeah, is a womanizing U.S. Navy Rear Admiral and Sam's best friend. Yes, he was a whore. That's what he was. He was a man whore. Skunk it, Corey. Do you ever wear lingerie anymore? What do you mean anymore? I've never been that type of chick. I never wore that kind of stuff. What's the point? Don't nobody care what's on. They want to know what's under. Well, that's not true. I did have a couple of things. Who of y'all chicks out there remember the Teddy? Do y'all remember the Teddies? I don't even know if they still make them. The one-piece little thingamajiggies. Yeah. The see-through thingamajiggies. I had two of those. One that I bought and one that Doug bought for me. That was long, way back. Like, way back. No, wear a t-shirt and underwear to bed. That's what I wear. What was that? Oh, that's my alarm. You remember Teddy's? Yeah. I had a black one and I had a beige one, a flesh toned. But even though it was beige, I'm so pale that it was actually dark on me because I'm so pasty. Yeah, so who else has packed on weight? Oh, that's okay because I've already started to lose mine, thank goodness. And I'm going to keep losing it. And Aaron's my personal trainer. He's so funny, comes in the room. Excuse me, Nina, it's time to wake up. Except for that one morning where I had the hardest time getting to sleep. And when I finally fell asleep, it was light out. I laid in the bed for like 2 hours. And then Doug left for work and I was still awake. And when he came in the room, it was like 10. I had been asleep for like 2 or 3 hours. And when he went, excuse me, Nina, it's time to wake up. And I slung him in the bed. I said, are you kidding me right now? I like freaking have had 2 hours of sleep. What time is it? He went, I'm sorry. And he left the room and shut the door. I was like, get away from me. Rah. Hey, I also watched the entire Blacklist TV show. Oh, Blacklist. I've been watching that since last year. Love it. Love it. I am up through season, almost all the way through season 6, almost, I think. Yeah, season 6, at the halfway point. And then I started getting interested in other shit, and I kind of abandoned it. And of course, 24. That was one of my very first original binges, and I ended up going to the shops all over town and buying up, all of them that I found till I completed my whole set. When I watched it, yeah, they're good. Brings back a lot of memories. Yes, Blacklist is amazing. Another one, Longmire. Loved Longmire. Why they took that off the air, I don't know. And I don't care, but they need to bring it back. I mean, they left us hanging with the baby. She was pregnant. That's it. You end it like that. She's pregnant. Don't nobody know what's going to happen with that. Pregnant by that jerk, her little one-night fling thing. So Longmire needs to come back. Of course, we've all seen Breaking Bad. We've got to get Sean to bed. All right. Well, thank you, Tanya, for stopping in to say hello. And you be good. Be safe. Stay healthy. Baby Jack. We had to get Jack a computer for schoolwork because the ones they issued from the school, he's gone through 2 of them. Garbage. They used them for schoolwork only. Garbage. So, yes, we'll catch up soon. Not ketchup. Not like mustard and ketchup. Don't be weird. So we went and got Jack a Samsung. What was it? Tab A. And of course, the week after we got it, they went on sale at Best Buy. I was like, really? So about 2 weeks after we got it, he was so mad. So he's got what he needs. We just got to get him the keyboard to, hi, Jeffy Poo. And so he said, no, we got to get Aaron one. Yeah, we got to get Aaron one with the keyboard as well. And
I need a new tab.
School starts. I don't know. They keep changing it. It was going to be August the 10th. Then they was like August 24th. And now they're saying it's up in the air. The staff are refusing to come back. They're like, no, we're not. We already have to buy our own school supplies. Now we're having to buy our own stuff to keep the kids safe in our classroom. And so a lot of them are saying, no, we're not coming back. We're sick of spending our entire paychecks on stuff for the classrooms. And we're not safe. I mean, but they say that they can bring these kids back to school and still follow the protocol required by the CDC should someone get sick. So one child in the class should get sick. Everybody that came in contact with that child has to quarantine for 2 weeks, plus the staff that came into contact. Now, if she came into contact with someone from the other class, that whole classroom has to quarantine, including the staff. So how are we doing that? How's that going to work? It's not realistic. And it's just not realistic. And yes, I know the economy is hurting, but my boys are not guinea pigs to throw into a petri dish for the sake of the economy. I'm not letting them get sick. I'm just not going to do it. We got a real 3.1 dual core 64, great for broadcasting too. Ain't nobody going to avoid building immunity to this virus. No, it's not that simple, dude. It's not that. Some things you can't just build immunity to. We're seeing that. We're finding that out here in the state of Florida, that's for sure. That little 9-year-old girl that just died this past week, she had no pre-existing conditions, none. And it certainly isn't something I'm willing to risk these boys on. I'm not. It's like, get out there and get tough. No. And then one of them gets sick and they die. Wow, I kind of suck. I'm not doing that to them. They'll come up with something for us to do, just like with the flu. They have a shot for the flu. People go in and get their flu shot.
Which is called a vaccine.
A vaccine. Aaron said, which is called a vaccine. All I know is I have one job in this world right now, and it's to take care of these boys, and I'm going to do it. I am going to protect them. They will be treated well. They will be treated, kept safe. They will be fed. They will be loved, and they will be educated. That I don't give a shit about all that build your own immunity thing, because I agree with that. I mean, parents that overprotect their kids, constantly use hand sanitizers, won't let them walk barefooted outside in the rain to play in the rain. Those parents pretty much blow because, huh? Aaron says they're called helicopter parents. He reads a lot on the internet. They are, yeah, you are. You're very smart, sweetie. You beat the influenza without a shot too. Well, you know, this is something that it's not the flu. It's simply not the flu. It's just not the flu. I have no fear of this virus. I had it too many times since January. Oh, you did not. You have not had this virus. Come on, Jeff. It's been confirmed. You went and had the test done, and you've had it several times. Come on. And besides that, not everybody can beat it the same. Obviously. What, buddy?
You enter your ID.
Or what is this? What website is this?
It's a thing where you get the points.
You don't have a user ID, and I don't either.
You don't?
No.
Aaron, do you? No.
I mean, like I was saying, my family, a bunch of them got sick at a party a few weeks ago. They all got it. Not all, but I mean, a bunch of them got it. Some of them are feeling fine. A couple of them got really sick. So they didn't all handle it the same, but the strain was exactly the same. Some of them handled it fine. Some of them got a little cough. And some of them got really sick, like really sick. So not everybody handles it the same. And like I say, people are like, oh, there's a 1 in 500 chance that they'll die, or whatever, 1 in 1,000 chance. Do you want to? If I could guarantee you're going to be that one, your ass wouldn't get involved, right? Well, I'm just going to assume that one of these would be that one, and I'm not taking the chance. Believe me, it has ran through Cracker Barrel numerous times. Cracker Barrel is full of people from all over this country. What are you talking about? You mean the company Cracker Barrel, or like a specific one where you live? Because they're all closed around here. They do curb pickup only. All I know is I'm not exposing these kids to that shit. I'm not going to do it. It's not happening. They're my babies. Do y'all want to go to school?
No. H-E-L-L, no.
Go look at the videos of Tiffy on here. Tell them what happened to her. You will know it is COVID. Oh, I have no doubt. But what I'm saying is it doesn't mean everybody's going to handle it the same way. Obviously. Anyway, I'm not here to change minds. I'm just expressing my opinion that my kids are far too valuable to me. Some of these parents are sending their kids back to school because they're like, I have to work. My husband has to work. And then you're like, okay, so what do you pay with your income? I make the payment on my car. Oh, so you have your own car? Yeah. Why do you have a car? So I can get to and from work. See what happens there? You're working to pay for a car to go to work. So some of these parents are, so the car's more valuable than your child? Knock yourself out. Go ahead. Makes no sense. I know what to take to beat it. Oh, you have the cure. You have the cure. The CDC has no idea how to cure this, but you have the cure. Something tells me you got it through a message on Facebook from a friend's friend who happens to be a nurse and wants to remain anonymous. And she passed out this memo. But don't tell anybody unless you're just passing it around secretly behind the scenes, or she'll get in trouble, right? Yeah, I get those all the time. And when the people send them to me, I block them. I'm like, no, no, we're not going to do any of this. My friend's friend is a nurse, but she doesn't want to give her name, and she has all this information. So this nurse has more information than the CDC, even though I don't agree with the mass belief that it is a horrible pandemic. 150,000 people dead. It's not a horrible pandemic at all, but it's not my place to tell or criticize anyone if they want to keep their kids gone just to be on the safe side. You learned about the cure for COVID in college. COVID-19, the strain COVID-19. Well, that's cool. You traveling through time, are you? I meant if they want to keep their kids gone from school, yeah, just to be on the safe side.
Nobody would ever know.
Oh, I absolutely do criticize it. I mean, if you have to work because of like straight up having to make the mortgage, buy the food, that's different. But when you're just going to work to afford the car so that you can go to work, and that's all you're doing with your money is the car. If you don't have a job, you don't need the car. Everyone is so busy trying to keep up with everybody else. What the fuck?
Nobody can never find a cure for COVID-19.
They haven't found it yet.
Unless it's the CDC.
All I know is if the cure came in the form of a meme on the internet, I'm good. I'm good.
The cure is cat fur. Somebody tries to take cat fur.
I meant if they want to keep their kids gone from school. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. What?
Never say you want to go to school again.
I'm not. Y'all aren't going back to school. They got what they need. And we're getting ready to get the craft room taken care of this week anyway. Set it up again like we did this past school year.
Yes.
They do their schoolwork right in there.
And
From a professor named Volkovich. He taught exercise physiology. Okay.
I'm gonna get a hand strengthener. Try to crush an apple.
Aaron's getting a hand strengthener so he can try to crush an apple or something. Don't y'all have like reckless and silly things to do at 11 o'clock at night? You better take advantage of it because school year's about to start here soon. And then y'all got to go to bed. No, I meant like with you. I totally back you 100% if you want to keep the kids home to be on the safe side. Yeah. I mean, if I'm able to, you know.
Every single day.
Anybody that's able to. And I've seen on these Facebook little like groups, some of these moms are like, I'm ready to send these bastards back to school. I need my peace. And I'm like, that's why you're sending them back to school, because it's inconvenient for you to have them home all the time. The more they're with me, the safer they are. There is no way in hell that I don't want my peace that bad. I don't want my peace. I can't imagine the guilt if they got it and one of them died. That'd be my fault. That'd be on me. No, if I sent y'all back to school, that's on me. I know South Florida's getting it bad, but Duval County is awful. It is ate up with it, y'all. It is so bad. Yeah, I was looking into a Pell Grant, Jeff. I really thought this wouldn't last past the summer. I kind of thought it would, but I was hoping it wouldn't. And I was going to go take some courses during the day while the boys were in school. I had no idea it would stretch this far. So no college because no classes, because no Pell Grants, because no money, because everybody's closed and the money's locked up, with everything else. Make sure your kids get their minerals. You need good granular sites. All right. I don't have a clue.
Coronavirus would end right now.
Y'all are Northeast Florida, ain't you? Yeah. Yep. Got my BA in 1999 WSU. Well, that's good. But the CDC did too, plus many other diplomas. And I'm not an anti-government person. I'm just not. Some of the government can kiss my ass, but I'm not 100% anti-government like they're all liars. Because I can tell you right now, this economy is killing the government. There's nothing for them to gain from this at all. You wouldn't believe how many we see walking through the store, no mask, just chatting it up. Right with other people in the aisle. And I'm like, Jesus, what a bitch. I mean, if you're not going to wear one, good for you, but could you keep your pie hole shut while you're standing right next to everybody else? I cringe. I'm like, we got to hurry up. Can we get our shit and get out of here? Please, Doug. Please, thank you. Because it would be someone's luck that that these types would get them sick, and then they would not know who that person was that they caught it from, to do the tracer stuff, contact tracing. They want your money. My knowledge is not based on me getting your money. How are they getting our money? They're shoveling money out. I don't know what you mean. What money are they getting from us? Yeah, economists know what's up. Economists know that this is not some conspiratorial thing. There's nothing the government has to gain from this. And for the people that fear the government's going to take over, they go, oh, the government just wants to prove. I've literally seen this. The government just wants to prove how weak you are by making you wear a mask. Oh, yeah, because that makes sense. What the fuck? What? Yeah, sure. Nope. The vaccines are supposed to be free, not costing a dime. That's what they're pushing for. The Senate's pushing for no cost. One drop at all. Not a penny. That's what they're pushing for. So they're not pushing for anyone to pay for it. They're pushing for it to be free. So that makes no sense. So they make everybody sick and they close all the stuff down. Oh my God, Jeff. Yes, some things are actually free. They shut everything down. The economy completely goes in the hole. People die. Businesses completely shut down for good. Bankruptcies. Expanded on food stamps and everything else just so that they can charge you money for a vaccine. The logic in that doesn't exist. I don't even know. You can't possibly think that's what it is. That's just silly. Unbelievably silly. Absolutely not. Isn't it just easier to believe that we're going through a virus right now and it's really not safe because it's happened several other times throughout the history of this world and it's been documented and that's what we're going through now? Wouldn't that be the more logical thing? So all of this is being done to pay one pharmaceutical company. What? All right, Jeff. See, I'm finding out the people that I know, I never knew were conspiracy theorists or that anti-government. I'm finding out, I have found out a lot in the last couple of years that I had no clue about the people that I know. You're working on a book? Awesome. I gave up on my book twice. I may start it again someday, but it won't be anytime soon. I'm writing lost stories on the Kituwa in Cherokees. Kituwa? Really? Oh. I thought it was just Cherokee. So there's different sectors of Cherokee Indian. My grandpa was Cherokee. His name was Bronco Bill Peacock. He was my step grandfather. It was my dad's stepdad. Bronco Bill Peacock. I've been working on my family tree. I have an ancestry.com account that I work on. I have found so much neat stuff. I found my Pawpaw Bronco Bull Peacock and my Meemaw. I found their marriage certificate. I found my Meemaw's marriage certificate from her first husband, which is my dad's dad. Oh, I got you. The place, not the people. Got you. What about you? What do you mean? I haven't worked on your family tree. You're part of my family tree, so that's what I'm working on.
So it said on there?
Maybe I haven't found anything on you. I found my other grandma's when her marriage certificate to Law Daddy, which is my mom's mom and dad. I found my aunties and my great aunties and great uncles' marriage certificates, my second and third cousins' marriage certificates. I found my grandparents, my grandfather's draft cards. I found out that I have an ancestral name, Tuggle. I'm related to people named Tuggle, Tuggle. That was my great great grandfather, I'm pretty sure. My blood is from Gator, from Collegetwood. Wales. So we've got Tuggle. I got Tuggle, Bryant, Armstrong, Harrell. There were a bunch more. I've got people in West Virginia. Well, like my great grandma, West Virginia. My Meemaw, her family was all born in Georgia. She was born in Virginia. She's the youngest, and she was the only one born there. Her siblings were all born elsewhere, and that's all of my dad. Now, I've got relatives that have been in Hampton Roads for a long time, but I'm having a hard time finding a lot of stuff on them. Did he drive a tugboat? No. The last name is literally Tuggle. I've wrote a bunch of the names down because when you log on to Ancestry after not being on for a week or 2 weeks, the leaf at the top is just loaded, and when I click it, there's all these documents. And I found someone else has my grandfather on their family tree. So I went and I was like, who's this person that has my Law Daddy on their family tree? So then they have a bunch of shit they uploaded. And some of it's not connected to me. It's their family tree, but some of it is connected to me. So it's really cool how you accumulate these documents. A couple of friends have asked me to look things up for them to see if I can you find my mom and dad's marriage certificate? They were married in 41 or whatever. Can you find my great grandma, her birth certificate, and blah, 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 blah. So I can't find everything, but I do look for them. But oh, it's so neat. Oh, it's so neat. The census. I called my mom up and I was like, Mom, guess what? Your mom lived at this address when she was this old. She was an only child. My grandma on my mom's side was the only one. And it shows how old her parents were and where they lived, how old my grandma was at the time. It was just really cool. It's really cool. I've said enough. Got to go. Best wishes. You too, Jeff. You have a good night. Thanks for coming in. I believe Elizabeth Warren was like me, a Union Cherokee. That's why it won't show in the DNA. But yeah, that with my research mentality and frame of mind and the drive that I have for doing that stuff, I got 20 pounds of paperwork in a box about the bills right here. Wow. But yeah, that's GFT there. So It's just interesting. But I haven't had time to go on and do it in probably 2 weeks. And then when I do have time, it's late and I want to watch my show. So I just put it off. Doug was like, could you please get that account off of my bank card and put it on one of the credit cards? So I had to do that the other day, like a couple of days ago. So I did log on a couple of days ago just to do that, to get it off the bank account and put it on the credit card. And then when you find information, then you can go to like a state government site and order documents and some library. So I've been able to purchase PDFs of certain stuff. It's crazy. It's awesome. Now on Ancestry, you can tend to just download it there for free because you've already got the account. I thought about getting it. What did what say? Is it worth getting? What? Ancestry? To look up your past? And oh God. Oh, it's awesome. I found some for Doug. And I've been working on mostly my dad's side because I wanted to find my Scottish heritage. When I found out I'm more Scottish. I mean, like I've originated Scotland and my family got to the States through Ireland when what is it, the King of England or wherever the fuck it is, some king kicked all the Scots to the curb and they got deported to Ireland. So yeah, we came from Ireland, but Scotland's our roots. And so yeah, I even found the castle. The Armstrong castle is still there, still standing right now, and it was built really good. It's very tall. It's a tower. It's really tall and square. They could guard from all sides. So it's freaking awesome. Love it. I've wondered if I actually was worth getting as far as they really give a lot of info. Yeah, you have access to documents like mad. Now I've got the low end subscription because I don't need this. There's two others above. There's a second tier and a third. There's one called World Traveler or something. I don't need that one. Now, if I get deep enough into my roots that I feel I need to access Irish, I need the documents from Ireland or from Scotland, then I'll upgrade. But right now, where I'm at, it's working fine for me, but it gets pretty deep. It really does. And if I have photographs, which I have a bunch, but if I have photographs of my relatives, then I can upload them and into their name so that people that look them up will see a photograph of them. So that's how a lot of folks share, and then that's how you build your shit, because everyone's sharing what they've got as well. I've wondered if it might have to actually try it. It's pretty cool. It's weird at first to figure out what everything means. So take the tutorial so it can tell you what each little thing means, so you don't slip up and save something that you didn't want, or you save it in the wrong spot. And then you're like, I know I saved it. Where the hell did it go? And it'll tell you how you can download things and any extra cost. You can access death certificates, all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool. They use the Social Security Administration as well, their records. Yeah, I strongly recommend it. There's another website called, I think it's called Find Yourself, and I signed up for it and then forgot I had it until yesterday, and I saw an email from them and I was like, what is that? So I clicked on it and I was like, I must have signed up for this when I got the other one. I didn't even know. So I'm gonna check that one out and see if it's any good. Anyway, I can talk the blue streak. Shut up! It's time to watch Mad Men. My baby, look how sweet, y'all. I got the sweetest Chi-Chi. Salsa, salsa, salsa. Salsa. Don't kiss me on my face, salsa. Salsa. two doggy boobies. Yeah, I think I'm going to go take my shower, beat my children into submission, and chillax here with my water bottle and watch Mad Men. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now I want to watch Quantum Leap. There's a website called secondspin.com. I'm sure I've talked about it before. They have DVDs. They have VHS tapes. They have CDs. They have games. What, buddy?
It's a tablet. This is Papa's. What? I don't. We could use this tablet and buy it.
The port's messed up. Remember, it won't charge. He had that tablet for 2 weeks, and y'all screwed up the port. That tablet's brand new, and it can't even get a charge now. He had it 2 weeks. Brand new tablet.
I didn't even.
Yeah, whatever. Here's my blind cat. Come here, Mama. She done found her way up here. Hi, kitty girl. She found her way up here. She smelled her mama. My animals are my pals. Hey, my buddy. Come on, you old bitch. Come on, go. She got her booty all in my face. Oh, stop. She's showing everybody her butthole. Kitty girl. Huh?
Block it out.
Kitty girl. Ow. Man. This cat is so blind.
It's so cool that I can whistle with my fingers.
Kitty girl, you wanna watch Mad Men? She got her butt on my head. I need more alcohol to deal with this. You need to leave this room at this very moment.
Why?
It is 11:13 and I said so. That's the only reason you need. I will not make your bed tonight. Thank you. I'll make it tomorrow night, but I will not do it tonight. Thank you, bud. We have a no bickering policy with this pandemic thing. You can ask me, I will answer you. If you push the issue, then you will get in trouble. You can ask me anything, but when you push it, that's when you're in trouble. That's when puts y'all in your face. That's when can you believe she's 16? She's one fat spunky girl. Kitty girl.
Wait,
Meow.
do you know where your tablet is?
What tablet?
Oh, I thought
I don't have a tablet. You talking about the iPad that Beans brought? It's in your room. Did you look under the little table where y'all sit? There's a shelf there.
No, I wasn't talking about that. Did you have a Kindle too?
I've never had a Kindle. Y'all have all of those.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Something about the blind. Something about girl and how old she was.
Yeah, but it was something else too. Oh yeah, we have a no bicker policy. You can ask me anything you want, and I'll answer you. My answer's not going to change, and I draw the line in the sand. Nobody else, and it's worked out really well for ever since I've had them. But with the pandemic, it's extra firm. It's extra firm. And it works good because I'm fair. I don't take advantage of it, and they know I don't. But we're making the best of it. Anyway, I think I'm going to go and do my thing and wash my hair.
Is it thundering outside, or is it?
I think that might have been a truck that rode by, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it was a truck.
Maybe it was Pop-Ups.
Well, shit, I gotta go. Holla at Chalatos States. Have a good night at work, and I know you're at work, so have a good night at work. Bye, fucker. Anyway, all right, everybody that's watching and not saying anything, thanks for stopping by and listening to my shit. Hit the red button below and hang out with me some more, and everyone have an amazing night. Bye.